Uh, Hey yo, hey yo! Oop, shoot. There we go. Hello, it's Ash. We are playing Wanderstop. This is a brand new game that just came out. I have been excited to play this since I first heard of it. It came out on the 11th. It is done by the creators of the Stanley Parable, which I played quite some time ago, but if you ever look at my emotes... Darn it. Wrong button. I have this, and I don't see my other... And this one. Hey! Yeah, those two emotes are based on the Stanley Parable. Hi, everybody! Hi, Jean, hi, Feely, and hi, Drake! So we are playing. I actually am running a little late because someone forgot to eat and needed to eat before she got started, so. There you go! I needed to eat before my stream, so. I woke up just a little bit late. So. And we had storms, so I also wanted to wait till the storms were over. We actually had a tornado warning. Well, whose fault is that, Drake? Alright. Why am I not getting... Why is my controller suddenly not? It was working earlier.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, but it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure.
I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Yeah, we've got some pretty bad thunderstorms. Well, we had some pretty bad thunderstorms. I don't know if they'll come back. But right now it's all calm. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it will be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to. Wow, I'm tired. Rest a moment or keep moving. Now, I am completely blind. This just came out on the 11th, and I have been dying to play it since then. So, you guys are seeing this for the first time, as am I. Keep moving. Right, I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost this. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure that it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to. Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Ugh, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, 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 no! This is impossible! I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know that if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. And as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. Let's rest a moment. Just for a second. Just for a moment. Then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Gathering my energy and right back to it. Uh-oh. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. Pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? No. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. Hi, Birdie! My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? Of course not. It's just a sword. Indeed, we are in agreement that it is a sword and it is the normal weight. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? Looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. No, for fun. Wonderful. He totally does not listen. Or he chooses not to listen. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to help me make tea. The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body, perhaps to help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Ah, only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes of making tea? Then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys into the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, then come and speak with me and I will be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. The camera. They said controller is better. I'm gonna have to use my phone. Did I bring my phone? Yes, I did. But just so I could watch my chat. Yeah, I know. Real Yoda going on. Ah! There we go. Turn my volume off. Didn't realize I had the volume on. It is. The storms were bad earlier. Hey, Birdie, how are the storms by you? I do not know. To open a pocket, press and hold the directional key. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list using the R stick. The center item is what will be selected. Once confirmed, release to take out the item. Okay, that's cool. Ah, hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. The developer actually said after making the 2 games he made, he said he was feeling burnt out as a developer. So he wanted to make a cozy game, but he didn't know how. And he kept feeling burnt out, and that's how this game was created. He wanted the main character to kind of feel like he did. Burn out. If we're gonna do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Ah, hold R2. Oh, cool. Welcome, the maintenance. For instance, the tools we must use to dry the tea leaf. Do you see the basket right there? Go ahead and pick it up. Basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of those bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of the shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing, so no need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying and then please come speak with me. Oh, this is so cute! Oh! Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss the next steps. Okay, let's place the basket. Okay. You set the leaves out to dry and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball is really the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. No, it's not a single dev. It's not like Stardew Valley. This is the same dev as the Stanley Parable. It's just the one who wrote it. The actual writer. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then with your watering can stash, come meet me outside by the garden. Oh, okay. Oh, that means I can use them all. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic! Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is a miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so you can try for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. Why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds, and let me know when you're done. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please come to speak with me again. There it is. I see. Oh, wow. Aha, you have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it'll grow into a hybrid plant. Okie dokie. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try your watering can on it again, it will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Is this gonna be written down anywhere? Or, oh my god, how many steps are there? Do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, that was a joke. Boro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Yes! Large hybrids? That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, instead we will use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. Huh! How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you picked a fresh fruit from the plant. think that's right. Did I do that wrong? How's the fruit hunt going? Tell me how to make fruit. I did it wrong. I did it wrong! Ah, that's what it is. That's not seeds. She's going stir crazy. You know what? I'm not going... Oh, it's got to go in a line and up. Okay. That's what I'm doing wrong. Just these. Hey, Joe! I am having trouble. It looks easy. Game or the operator. There we go. Ah! I figured it out! I just had to make sure I was looking at the graph right. The I did it! I made fruit! Wonderful! Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. Yes. Animals are like kids. And you wonder why we call them fur babies. The fruit you've made is called a chip chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful for making tea. Yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? I would literally rather be doing anything else. Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. There we go. Help if I go the right way. Simple fern, simple flower. Puff pod, chip chips. Tart, sticky, and high in caffeine. Brittle beads. Not something I think I'd want. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay. Here is the joke. Siri just gave me a joke too. That's hysterical. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says no librarians or farmers allowed. They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals that he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising the joke? Yes! Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and farmer are getting dinner in the restaurant in space, and a sign says no astronauts allowed. That means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them removes their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to get kicked out of the space restaurant. Then, let's see. Then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all, it's a dessert menu. They both order dessert, and one asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then the dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to, a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to go somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... Let's see. Oh, I got it. Here's the punchline. One of the astronauts said, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." The other one says, "No thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end." You get it? The movie and train both lose steam? I am laughing. Indeed, even though you're not actually laughing on the outside, I'm quite certain you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is most important of all. Like, what the hell is the point of the astronauts? But I like this guy, so I don't want to hurt his feelings. He means well. Behold, the tea machine. Whatever happened to the old-fashioned tea kettle? Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Yes, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used. I hope. It will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we just made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course! Oh, I didn't realize I had ink. I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all the parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, give that a shot and I will move on to the next step once you're done. Next is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, the step will be complete. Aha, now that is some steaming hot water. Okie dokie. We're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. That's how will happen to tea kettles! Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful? Would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. Of course, I'm more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Take the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in the front with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then toss any item into the infuser. Any item at all. This is, of course, where you'll be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. You don't have a tea ball. diffuser. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your tea-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick and we'll move on to our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final ore, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope and you will see here in order to pour the tea in the cup. And that's it! You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip chip tea. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you find a cup. Oops. Ah, this is the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's a spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. No, you keep telling me, over and over and over. It's just that I have something very important to do, and I can't waste any time. Will the important thing vanish if you spend 1/2 hour making tea? Maybe. I don't want to take the risk. I see. I did not know that matter was of such importance. Must be quite stressful, yes, to be so constantly vigilant? I don't really think about it. I must say, you and I have a very different relationships with our careers. Running a tea shop, it is quite the relaxing endeavor, yet still very rewarding. Make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer? Yum, what a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winners. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I've devoted every single day of my life to this. Every single day for years and years. Sorry, give me a second. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm so sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up, live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never, not until she trains me back up into excellence, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll. I can't believe how tired I've been. I can't move. I don't have the energy.
Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's tricep. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I don't know. I'm just certain something is wrong. Well, I am knowing exactly what the problem is. You do? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then on one of these times you'll be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you can spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. But here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Oh yeah? Because I know that, he's the one that, the actual writer is the one who wrote the Stanley Parable and The Beginner. He was feeling burned out, and so he did this one. That's why the fighter is burned out. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. I am loving this. I tell you what. Ah, so you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides... I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, I consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful. Of course, you probably know this as you've already taken every tool off the rack. Of course I did. You must be feeling eager to do shop management work, eh? Why, Boro feels the exact same way. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you're welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I'll add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you're taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on our rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. This is a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashers, as in the olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes and yes. But yes. Very good, I am glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you're to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask me for some tea. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks apart on you. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. That isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way! Hi, Zelric! You had a tree come down? No, it wasn't me. I've had storms all day, too. We've had tornado warnings earlier today, so trust me. Look, the sword and the stone! It is your lovely sword, very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. Wow. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. That is such a cool spot. Perfect, it is quite lovely here, don't you think? Oro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? I want to hear it, so let's tell him. When I first began fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick one thing and commit to it. Leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive and demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker, I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. Going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Oro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it is time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So, how am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in which case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for. Oh, and if you're needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. There's a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning! Here we go! She sounds so enthused! Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Let's go. Hey, Boro, you know how much of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and then it suddenly stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Ah, Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof! No new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you're always welcome to be making more new plants if you are needing new resources, friend. More plant children slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. That is good of you. There's no need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. This music is absolutely legendary, I tell you. Oh! Want to set some tea leaves. Want to keep some tea leaves always drying. So she doesn't jump. There's no jumping option. That sucks. Oh, look at the birdies! Hello there. Yes, hi. You want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll, just something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 You come to a tea shop without needing tea. Huh? Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with a new customer. How'd it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. What is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? You did, I'm guessing. Oral did nothing of the sort. In fact, we're having almost no rules here. That's stupid. There have to be rules. It's like rule number 1. This I'll tell you. You might want to wish a lighter touch with our customer. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules. Has Miss Alto never broken a rule before in her life? No, this person is in our tea shop. They're gonna drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know. It's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Alright, yes. Hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Well, I don't mean to correct you. That was what I meant to say. About tea, I meant, not wanting it. So yeah, that's what I said, I think. No tea. Thank you. You know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. But I'm going to make you a tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Hey! You'll shit? Give me that back. Oro, they left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. Aha, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? I see the connection you're trying to make and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alto, Bora is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically, but please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes, just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Seems like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. But then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, then I'm gonna lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a little bit? I'm sure we'll be having some new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves scattered, and sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a good moment for just us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoyment, if you can. Also, you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you can find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let your mind wander, yes? It is a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff, tea. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful. That is good to be hearing. I'm very grateful for your patience and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. I had plans. I had all sorts of stuff ready for my misadventure. You guys are making all sorts of messes. Oh, it's a teacup. Look at that teacup. Oh, and the rain is back. Oh, I wanted to put it down. Oh. I'll stash it for now. Dude, dude. Music here's pretty. Think. You know, I just had an idea. Lost parcel. Let's ask Boro. There's no one else around? Good. Oro, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. Apparently, that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to the mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? Telling me the forest placed this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. It is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind all of their own. For example, Boro has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Wowie McZowie, this looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way. Is that what I think it is? A magical tea shop? Wow. Amazing! Stupendous! I love it. This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into. A real knight. Gerald the Knight, at your liege. A fair day upon you, and upon me, who is an actual knight. You sure don't look like it. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not, but I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son, and he's just the best darn son in the world. Here, I got a photo of him. Look at this. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know that cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweatshirts with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso, and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it was very normal for a son to wear a sweater with his father's face. That's enough, Timothy. Yes, of course. We should save some of them for later. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's singest, biggest dorkbot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me. I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait of mine. And I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Alright. Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school books. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you, but I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to the both of us. Alright. Azzy fruit, which I haven't found the Azzy's. How do I get to the Piper? Oh, miss, I realized I forgot to be telling you one aspect of gardening. I explained that you can always make that you already can make plant hybrids, yes? But Borob neglected to mention that you can also be combining different seeds when making patterns. As long as the outer plants are all the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here's an example of a pattern that will not produce anything. Okay. Because the outer ring contains two different plants. If you wish to unearth all the fruits of our clearing offers, this information will be surely useful. Alright, that's it for the Boro Informational Hour. All done. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh. Spider's home. Hey, honey. Good. Going good so far. Wanderstop. I need water. I told you that's what I was gonna be playing today. Let's see, does this give me what I need? I don't think so. Nope, this is Vreedle. Dang nabbit. We're gonna try something. We're gonna investigate something. Oh, that sucks. You actually have a mower, man? We have to do it ourselves. Ooh. That sure looks different. That sucks. Why can't I get this to work? Yes, it is definitely a Monday. Hello. Hi, Shard. For some reason, this is not looking right. There we go. It's because I had the angle wrong. So we know it makes the weeping Vreedle. Gotta be pink all the way around. Ah, I need water. Water, water, water. Okay. First of all. Okay. I needed to empty out the tea. Yep, yes. Oh, I forgot the T-ball. Where are you? There you are. There you are. minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. It has caffeine in it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see your message. I was too... I got too into the game. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right now. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea right now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you! By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself. Who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark! You shall become the shade! Its prisoner, its companion, is smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming." I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. I think a witch has cursed you. Oh sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself like I did, 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand this thing is probably really new to you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea. Like a knight. Say, Boro has noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting out of the tea machine? This, it's no accident. This is because the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact poured directly onto the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. But please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Oh, that makes me feel better. Ew, yeah, no, let's take this to get washed. Where did you put that cup? Alright, go enjoy Shard's stream, Feely. Tell her I'm sorry I didn't see her message. Do, 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 do. This is actually really relaxing. Let me tell you, this is seriously relaxing. Upstairs. Okay. You're back again. Hey there, local citizen. Have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking minute. A tragedy. Surely in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. What's going on? What are you doing? Then I say, you are in good... Hang on. What comes next? Oh! Then you are in good fortune because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? Math checks out. How if I bring you tea? Yes, I know what you're thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Fionine, it's been a while. How you doing? Fuck it. It's very, very, very... fitting, considering this is by the creators of... Stanley Parable. That's why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you would soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please, do not rush to an answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you this because this isn't a town. So, you know, sorry, or whatever. Hey, let's discuss in the ways which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety. and many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. Stop! Look, I am trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I have something I need to do, something to keep me active. I just can't sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have Vreedle tea, I suppose we could do a Vreedle ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires Vreedle tea. So, if you have Vreedle tea. Great. I will get you Vreedle tea. Perfect. Thank you. Back in a second. Say, Bora has thought of something that you may wish to know about. Within our shop library, there is a book called the Book of Answers. Perhaps you have already seen it. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It is an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through our shop. Yes, and if you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go look in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy. No questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I am not knowing. It is far older than even Boro, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Boro prefers not using the book. To solve our customers' requests is a great delight. But from time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence and you may use it or not. Can't it explain what's wrong with me? Well, it is possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions. Or perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about that. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. No one can want the same thing. It is St. Patty. I thought St. Patty's Day was tomorrow. I thought it was the 17th. I thought it was 2 days after the Ides of March. Shit. Sorry, you didn't hear me say that. It's my cup. Yep, you gotta beware of the Ides of March. You know, you're a Dragon Knight, you're supposed to be a good guy. Beware the Ides of March. Anyone know where it came from? Killed the captain and then he lets you explore his ship. Wonder how that works out. Do, 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 do. Drake is such a good paladin. Oops. Now we just gotta wait for the T-balls. Yeah, I'm sure you would do it again, Drake. Nope. Not really. Oh, it's a volcano! Cool, they have a photo mode. Oh, cool, you can put photos you've taken. Take a look at that. Am I your fairy godmother? No. I doubt that. Bippity boppity boop. So Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? Alright, let's see the super cool knight pose. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah! Can you add a little pizzazz to it? How about this? Spray the pixie dust on me. Nah, I don't have any pixie dust. Try adding a display of raw strength in there as well. Grrr. That's all I need to see. You mean that? I did it? I'm a knight? Sure, why not? I did it! I'm a knight! I can't believe it! Timothy is gonna be so psyched. I'm so pumped up right now. In fact, I think it's time I head back into the forest. I feel like doing something that only a real actual knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? True knight can never know what their adventure will be. A true knight must discover the adventures that happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about nice, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean, do I need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? But now that you mention it, do you think that maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventures out in these woods, if I was a real knight? Then do you think he'd want to take more photos with me? No, right? Hello! Really? This is such an awesome game. I am absolutely loving it. That's awesome. Well, you can tell her that I'm absolutely amazed with this game. Because it's good. It is so good. I got it the day it came out, and I've been wanting to stream it. But I said, I'm gonna wait. You know, I'm gonna wait until my Sunday stream, because that's when I do a lot of your indies and visual novels. But it has been just, this is completely blind. It is so good. And show off these photos to his friends and call me something cool like Pops McGee. Is McGee really your last name? With all the nightly adventures I can get into, there's no way I can be a total dork bot, right? This is my destiny. This is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As Knight Sollies are saying, YAR! Good luck, Gerald. Now I kind of feel bad for picking on him before. Yay! I have people. I actually didn't spill any. Where are you, dude? Go back upstairs. No, where did you go? You went outside. There you are. Here you go. Tea. Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial Vreedle tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored Vreedle ceremony. Ooh, I'm excited. I haven't done a Vreedle ceremony in ages. There's more? I am so excited. You're gonna have to tell me how you enjoyed it, because I am enjoying it so much. Yes. Fine. One ceremony, and that's it. Very good. Come, let us adjourn to the place of ceremony. So where is your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because that isn't a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. This isn't a town. Literally, just do it anywhere. Anywhere? No, there has to be a spot. The Hunter's Manual says there has to be a spot. Just get on with it! Pick any spot at all! Okay. So let me put this cup down and then I'll pick a spot for the ceremony. That way I can put it, clean it. I won't forget. Really? What now? Ahoy, bringer tea, I have returned from my nightly adventure. Hey Gerald, back so soon? You just left! Soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. What? But you were just here a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's the adventure I got into. Yes. It's this. It's a stop sign? Yes, a stop sign. Exactly the sort of thing a real knight. Yes, I knew it! The minute I saw the stop sign, something about it called to me. I said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling pattern. What do you think? It's gotta have there's got to be an exciting story behind it, right? I'm remaining neutral on the matter, but staying open to both sides. Good, I want to have a frank and objective discussion about its history. Let's just think about it for a second. What might the stop sign have been used for? What if an ancient civilization used it to stop? Oh my goodness. In the name of love? Yeah, if you ever forget to do that, this sign is extremely helpful. Unearthing this mystery is really challenging me to be the best knight I can be. Say, could this real knight please have another cup of tea? I'm still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure, what flavor? Gosh, I'll be honest, for 3 days I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It was just so interesting, it was really something. How about if I get another one of those? Coming right up. Oh, you know what? Let me give you this. What is it? It's Timothy's favorite jam. I take it everywhere with me. Can we add some of this into the mix as well? Sure, why not? So it's whatever I made you last time plus the jam. Heck yeah! Love it. While you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of the stop sign. Gerald at Night is on the case. And here we are, the spot of the ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Verily, it is now time for the bridal ceremony to begin. So the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself. You know, opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know that you're struggling with as being vulnerable and authentic as possible. Yeah. Mess with the demon hunter. Excellent. Please tell me what you're struggling with. Struggling talking with this annoying demon hunter. Oh, yeah, they keep wanting me to talk about my life and problems. It sucks. I asked for one single task to keep me busy, and now they're roping me into a therapy session. So now I'm here listening to the ceremony instead of doing something productive. I hate it. The end. I didn't know you felt so, like that. If I'm... And I could, you know, be different. Unless that's not what you like. So I guess we'll get on with the ceremony now. Here upon this day, our community gathers to just conduct a vital ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Ah, full deal. A special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically, her journey with, me. And so our community has gathered to assist her with that. Let us offer her these words of guidance. May you, I don't know, just maybe don't hang out with me too much? I guess that would solve it, sort of. But I still want to be able to help out with however I can, you know, if possible. But let's see, what else is there to say about the matter? This is hard! You didn't tell me very much about yourself. There's literally nothing else going on in my life. Really? But everybody has something going on. Nope, nothing at all. Blank slate. Please, I'd be so honored to be part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, you know? It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know if you'd care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this bridal ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. I have a customer to get to. At least I have the materials this time. Now I need to go get that T-ball. I didn't mean to. I don't know why it went down that far. Let's try this again. Shit, I forgot to bring out a cup. Dang nabbit! Here's the tea you asked for. Great. Whoa, this is exactly what I had last time, and I can taste the jam too. So cool, you made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. I think he's the coolest person alive. Whoa, you do? That's amazing. I can't wait to tell him. He's gonna lose his mind. Wow, I'm surrounded by such cool people. What a lucky guy I am. How's the stop sign investigation going? I will be honest, it isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus, the smoke on my leg is getting thicker, and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know? Gerald, are you sure you're taking this seriously? It seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. You know how many sit-ups I've done? I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups it would make you dizzy just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you do to cure yourself. You could ask Boro if he knows how to cure a curse. True Knife doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. What if there's something I can do to help you? Maybe there's a tea that heals curses. Let me stop you there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. There's no way Timothy cares if you cheated. Well, I happen to be an excellent judge of his innermost thoughts. Besides, this is the perfect adventure for Gerald the Knight, a demonstration of my strength. I will travel out into the forest and find a solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there, there is, whoa. Did you hear that? That voice? What? What voice? It was a voice as deep as the stars. It spoke to me just now. I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa, weird. Anyway, I really do need to be off on my adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, and before I go, let me leave you with this. I never found the origin of the stop sign, so maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like if someone comes by and says, hey, that's my stop sign. Or if you just see a spot that feels like it's where a stop sign came from. That way you can continue my nightly quest. I graciously accept the most noble of undertakings. Undubitably. Forsooth. Caprice. Alright, now I must be off. I bid you adieu, most conversationable of tea stewards. Good luck, Gerald. We're gonna lose him soon. I just know it. Well, remember that knight who left the shop a little while ago? Gerald, he came back. Already? How nice for him. The thing is, he claims he's been gone for days. How is that possible? Ah yes, Boro has noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, you know? It seems the time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing. Which means you can run off in the forest and your tea will still be hot when you return. I need a specific scientific explanation of why that is. Oh, you do? Very well. Boro will now begin an elaborate presentation of scientifically how the forest works. The forest? I love it. I absolutely love it. The forest is strange and magical. That concludes the presentation. Thank you. I have notes on several aspects of your presentation. Oh no, at the time the submission deadline for such criticism has passed. What a shame. Truthfully, I am not knowing how time works in the forest. It is a mystery to me as well. But that is fun. I am learning much about this place all the time, just like you. Good day, miss. Happy Wanderstopping to you. Wanderstop isn't a verb. Indeed. Boro was hoping you wouldn't notice, but alas, caught in the act again. Anyway, it is occurring to Boro that I never told you about our shop camera, did I? I believe that camera was sitting on the table by the radio last I saw it. The camera is a most enjoyable little tool. Simply point it and click and a photo will tumble out right before your eyes. Miss Alta, if you are to be taking a photo of me, please do ensure to capture my best angles. Specifically, Boro's angle is 46 degrees latitudinally, 117 degrees angle longitudinally. You've surely seen the picture frames around the shop, yes? You're more than welcome to hang your photos there. Please be using your best artistic sensibility when placing photos. I will trust fully in your sense of taste. It is true, I have been burned in the past by trusting in others' artistic taste, but this time will be different. Oh dear, once upon a time, Boro was setting out colored markers for our customers to use on the walls. You can surely imagine it did not take long for me to be rescinding this policy. I was expecting some unusual drawings to be sure, but oh goodness. Anyway, this is a terrible memory that I am repressing deep down. Nothing to be concerned about. Here, why don't I add this information about the camera into your field guide. Very well, this concludes the educational portion of our conversation. Back to, whatever. Oh. Howdy, book lovers. This is the Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's tough-as-nails international super spy Dirk Warhard. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Read. Ooh. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard had been an undercover for 13 weeks. In that time, he hadn't showered, shaved, or eaten a single time. This was the Dirk Warhard undercover method. The Dirk Warhard undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks. But on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria, and with a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and an unquestionable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of a Bobby Briggleston, billionaire playboy heir to the Briggleston's family media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhard was much of a billionaire playboy, much wealthier than his undercover persona. But he'd play the role if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which Dirk Warhard had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway around midday. Okay, we're not gonna... I'll read I'll read that later. That's gonna be a long read. Oh, a seed. How did you guys get that teacup?
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course, I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job. And we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making teas for Alta. Here's Gerald. Hi Gerald, how's your curse doing? Wandering, endlessly. The fog has wafted and waned. It lifts, it descends, and always we move through it, at beast. Endless, forever wandering. Though not good. We are the becoming. We are the pain of becoming. We are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember the shop? I remember life itself, splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk, tossed from the wolf's cradle. You remember Timothy? Timothy. Timothy. Aren't you proud? Are you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy. Oh gosh. I don't really know what to do here. There is much to do. The undying call to purpose. Forever. Just hang in there, okay? I'm sure you'll get better. Forever. Forever. Hiya, so I had a thought. Would you mind if we did another Riedel ceremony? Again? Well, I realized I did a poor job last time. I put you completely on the spot. Demon hunters are supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up first. I'm sorry. What if we did another ceremony, and this time I'll talk about myself instead? I would feel a lot better if we could get a fresh start. Would that be okay with you? Great. Just like last time, you'll need another Riedel tea. But, do you happen to have any mint flavor you can add to it? I just really like mint. So mint would probably help calm down some of my public speaking nerves. Sure, Riedel tea with mint flavor. Thank you. Her gift, they used her gift against her. I don't know what that one means. Okay, so we want Chip Chip Plant and Riedel. Yes, he is producing more thick purple smoke than is healthy for humans. Should we do something to help him? Well, to be honest, curses are not quite Boro's specialty. From time to time I have seen him around here, and they are always a mystery. It's quite sad when a person is passing through with an affliction I cannot be helping. But I will be keeping an eye out, and I will let you know if I see any possible aid for our friend. I feel bad. I should have made him take it more seriously. I feel really bad. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The hell is that? Is that telling me my tea leaves are done? They are done, so. Oh, I forgot a teacup. Perfect. Ah, thank you so much. There's that beautiful mint taste. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay, great. I'm ready for the ceremony. Where should the bridal ceremony for me take place? Let's do it next to the tree stump with my sword. Great, I'll put my cup away and then meet you over there. The person who placed the lost parcel in the mail. Detective Greyline here. That package that you mailed to me just so happened to be the crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Winderkins case. How did this vital evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it. Now Miss Winderkins will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all the charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice and a close call at that. Little Susie has requested that I send you her favorite doll as thanks. It may not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate your help more than words can say. Until next time. Alright, the altar is all set up. Let's get started. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest, me. Hi. I'm the demon hunter who aids and assists with the needs of this community. Hold on, what's your actual name? Oh. Well, we're not actually supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the Hunter's Manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. It is better to be seen only as a demon hunter in service of the community. No more, no less. So yes, sorry. It's a stupid rule. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really supposed to stick to what the book tells me to do. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes. I'm a member of the Order of Demon Hunters, a society of more than 6,000 years old. Wow, so old. Hang on a second, where are you going to start killing demons? I want to watch a demon die. Oh right, well, about that. I mean, there aren't really, that many demons alive anymore. We killed almost all of them already. But isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency of the Order of Demon Hunters? But then why are you here? Well, since there are so few demons left to kill, demon hunters had to start finding other ways to help. Like helping out around the community, doing social work, that kind of thing. These days, civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, it's where we can make an impact, statistically. Or you could just stop calling yourselves demon hunters. What? No! Do you know how much history the Order of Demon Hunters has? No way! That would be like if Sun Zealots disbanded just because they finally slayed the Moon King. No way. Anyway, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. So I'm here to assess the needs of the community and then provide whatever support I can. This isn't a community. Well, not only is it just a tea shop, it's a tea shop I don't even want to be at. I see. Why don't you leave here and go find an actual town to help? Oh, no. Whichever community we stumble onto, we have to stick with. Because otherwise, demon hunters might just quit when it gets hard. I have sworn to help this community and I will stick to that commitment no matter what. Are there any questions at this point? Yeah, who's the nastiest demon in history? The nastiest?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, someone real nasty, real sick. Tell me about a bad demon. Oh gosh, well, I guess maybe Murgamer? Murgamer was a colossal demon from the ancient age and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans in his lifetime. All things considered, that's not that many orphans. Is it not? How many orphans would be a lot of orphans to you? I don't know, I need to sort of feel it out. You know, I'd watch the demons eat orphans until I decided it was enough. That's horrifying! You asked for my opinion. Okay, well, I'm just saying, back then, 5,000 orphans was a lot of orphans. Wow, sorry, we're off track again. My apologies. Although, to be honest, I've kind of shared everything about myself. That's me! Since I can't think of anything else to say, I hereby conclude this ritual ceremony. Great, we're done? Yep, the ceremony is over. Cool. Bye. Wait, hold on a second. So, I don't suppose you feel like, maybe saying more about yourself? Like, you don't have to, but, would you maybe want to share anything? Just, you know, if you want. No? Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. That's totally okay. Yeah. Thanks for, the tea. Yeah. I think we are going to save here. Because I'm having fun. But I don't want to get stuck in the middle of something. Let's see who I can rate. Whoop. Sorry. My bad. I am I am rating Shard. So I will talk at you guys tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what I'm streaming tomorrow, but it will be with Fighter. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Hey, I told you who I'm raiding. Do, do, do.